YouTube? It's the Mac of all trades here, and I'm back with another crafting video. This time we made a noodle board. I don't know if any of you know what that is. The old heads will. So a noodle board is essentially like a wood stovetop cover that you put over your stovetop. Traditionally, it was used for like rolling out dough to make handmade noodles, rolling out dough to make, like pies, things like that. So it was just called a noodle board, and you would put those, like I said, on your stove and roll out your dough. But they're also a really great way to cover the top of your stove, especially if you have the kind of like electric or gas burners where it's raised. Now, we're currently transitioning from one that's like that, where it has the raised up burners, down to where it's just a glass top one. But I still wanted to have a noodle board to cover that, and essentially another great reason to have a noodle board is to cover up the stove so that you can have more counter space for when like you're entertaining and things like that. So you can just set that noodle board on there. Let's say you were going to be having like a buffet style kind of like dinner situation, or entertaining, anything like that. The noodle boards can be great for that. Now, there's a ton of different varieties of noodle boards that you can like commission to be made for you or make yourself. But I chose to make mine extremely cost effective, first of all, because I used all recycled products to make it. So what I did was I went to the Restore. I don't know if any of you have those Restores where you might live, but it's the Habitat for Humanity Restore. And essentially what the Restore is it is a store. It's kind of like a Home Depot in a way, but on a much smaller scale. And everything that is in that store has been donated to the store for them to resell. So it's kind of like thrift store, like everything there, from like doors, windows, cabinets, furniture, just like a little bit of everything in there. And I absolutely love going to the Restore. It's a perfect place to find like old items and get them really, really cheap. Or sometimes there's even new items there that have been donated from contractors and things like that. So I absolutely love the Restore, and I made mine from all products from the Restore. So I used a huge cabinet door to make mine. It fit perfectly on the top of the oven that we are getting ready to put into our kitchen. We're transitioning over to all stainless steel appliances. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into making it, and I will show you how I made my own noodle board for $3, I think. It was definitely under $5. I want to say it was like $1 each piece, but I think the cabinet door may have cost like $2 or $3, but it was definitely under $5 to make this noodle board. So we'll go ahead and get into the video. So the things that we're going to need, and this will make it really, really inexpensive to make, will be a cabinet door. Picked this up at the Restore for, I think it was like $2. And then we're going to need some handles for each side. And I picked these up at the Restore as well. These were, I think, like $1 a piece, something like that. And then you're gonna need some paint as well, and I just have the same paint that we use to paint our kitchen cabinets. And so now we will get started. I'm going to show you a little trick to figure out how far, like when you have something that's like this or even a picture frame. Let me show you a little trick on how to line that up perfect when you're like having to drill holes or nail in holes. This works for like I said, picture frames on the wall and stuff. So what you do is you take a piece of tape, preferably painter's tape, but this is what I can find. So you take a piece of tape, okay? Cut the piece of tape. You take like this. Let me show you. You put the piece of tape over the hole like that. And we got the other one over here. So you just press it on there. And then you take like a pen or a pencil and you just poke the holes out. And then you just take that piece of tape off and see it has the holes on there. And then you're just going to lay that down on wherever you need to nail or screw holes, or like if it's on the wall, you know exactly where to put it. Mac of all trades. So here we have the completed noodle board. Now I will say the intentions of my noodle board to protect the glass stovetop that's underneath, and to also kind of create, number one, something that's a lot more nice to look at than the glass stovetop, because it is kind of scratched up. We purchased it secondhand, but also to just have like a extra kind of area that looks cute for entertaining and setting things up on. Okay, so now that you have seen how I made my own noodle board, I'll go ahead and show mine off. Now, I will say I'm disappointed that it was late and I was just going with the flow of things. And after I did my Cricut of this, designed all this, literally, because this was the first time I've ever used my Cricut by myself. Usually Lego had to help me use the Cricut. I'm not good with technology or anything like that, and I just do not have the patience for things like that. So I was pretty proud of myself, first of all, that I was able to use the Cricut without his help. Second of all, as always, I fuck up the first one and then the second one's fine. Story of almost everyone's life, right? But when I was putting my decal on, like, I didn't like measure everything out properly, and so I just went to sticking, right? And it's kind of off-centered. You can kind of tell that it is like off-center from the middle, like it needs to come over this way a little bit more, but I am still happy with it because I did it by myself. Yeah, that is our noodle board, and for under $5, like, you guys, this is too cute. And there you have it. That is how I made my own noodle board for under $5 and using all recycled products from the Restore. So if you all liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up to let me know that you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. And with all that being said, thank you again for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.